All right, man. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. I see it's a big delay. YouTube, I need to check my email, see if they saying they doing some maintenance. I'm not understanding this. Okay. There we go. I wonder if I run it through something else. Shout out to the two people that came back. Oh my God. YouTube is at an all-time high right now. It's not. If it mess up again, I'm gonna try it in a different way. I just hop on StreamYards and see if it'll work better that way. But I'm thinking this is all YouTube, bro. And usually it start doing this in the middle of the night. It don't do this in the daytime. That's why I thought this would be an excellent time to do this show. But we're gonna start back off from the top. Like I was saying before we were interrupted, this man Wilder decides to say Mark Breland did not save his life in the hellacious fight between him and Tyson Fury 2. If you saw that fight, that man was getting slaughtered from the time he stepped in that ring. All right. Also, before that, he blamed Mark Breland, talking about he may have spiked his water. Right? That was yesterday. Today, he says Mark Breland didn't save his life. And also, he added something else today, but I don't know how true it is because there was no audio of him saying it. It was a reporter interview. He wrote it down. So we'll take that one with a grain of salt. But I'm going to let y'all hear. I'm going to let you hear this audio. And I want you to hear how dumb he sounds. It makes no sense. He's always trying, I told you, always trying to sound smart and animated when we just want you to talk and fight. You feel me? Like, cause it just doesn't make any sense. And I just learned something. I didn't set the chat. Okay, y'all can chat now. My bad. My bad. I forgot I restarted, so I got to redo all the settings. Which the settings should just stay, and I'm not understanding that, but they didn't stay. All right. Y'all should be able to chat now. Or did it save? Don't be playing. I save. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Y'all should be able to chat now. My bad, y'all. So I want y'all to hear this audio, right? The audio of him trying to sound smart, but he just sounds so stupid. And then we're going to unpack that, all right? So let's get to that. Shout out to Counter Punch Boxing. That's where I got the audio from. Of this extent, you know what I'm saying? So how would you know? How would anyone know? You know, so that's why I don't listen to different talks and this and this. Even with the throwing in the towel, man.
Right.
That shit. You know, people don't understand. Mark didn't save my life. Because if you knew Deontay Wilder, if people knew me, they'll know that if I'm gonna draw my sword, I'm gonna live by that sword and I'm gonna die by it.
Right.
Now I know y'all heard that, right? I'm gonna live by my sword and I'm gonna die by it. Yeah, man, E-Dub, I don't know what's going on, but we gonna try to ride it out. If y'all experience any troubles, please let me know. You know what I'm saying? There's one more option I can try to get stuff shaken correctly. If not, if it's too much trouble, man, I'll just do it later on, the show later on today. But we're going to try to push through this the best we can, you know, because I want to do this show, then I got my regular show I want to do, you feel me? And yes, EW, you hear him? Everybody know if I draw my sword, I'm going to live by my sword, I'm going to die by it. Hearing your fighter say that, that's that man's job to save you. That's his job to save you. And it doesn't make sense that the man that threw the towel would spike your water. Why would I spike your water than save you? I want you to get knocked out. If he had did it for any type of game or anything like that, my 5 people, if you can hit that like button so it can send the message back out to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? To come back. I would really appreciate it. And if you could share this video, I really appreciate it, especially to all my GMT squad that's in here with them stripes. I need you to do it. Yes, he thinks he's a Spartan. I hate when he try to talk like a preacher and he won't sound so smart. But like I said, why would Mark Breland spike your water and save you? Obviously cares about his fighter. Joe Dees didn't do it. Joe Dees was gonna let you get murdered. Now today he had and also it was written in the report that he said that he felt like the ref was in on it. Why is the referee in on it? Come on, bro. He's desperate. He's that desperate to the point where we are going to make all these excuses and just act like you just didn't get your butt whooped. Now, I had a conversation, like I was saying before we were interrupted last night, about the Eggway situation. It was strictly about the Eggway situation. And they were like, well, he has a dent on the side of his head. They look like came from a blunt object. Well, your hand can be a blunt object. The gloves rounds off your knuckles. I said, but at the same time, if it really was an egg weight in that glove, how come that's the only part of his head that got a dent in it? He'd be looking like that dude that got beat when Martin fought Tommy Hearns. I believe that was Tommy Hearns on his show. He'll be looking like him, bumped up everywhere. I'm talking about his forehead especially would have been crushed in. We talking about lumps, contusions so big it would did nothing but beg the question what was in that man's glove. You know what I'm saying? That didn't make. That's why I'm telling y'all the egg weights. You know what I mean? Not to mention if I'm swinging so hard, Roscoe, what's going on? If I'm swinging so hard to hit you with that, I could break my own hand. I don't know if y'all ever held an egg weight. It's like a slab of metal that you hold to spar with. You know what I'm saying? For speed and endurance. All right. Having that in the tip of my glove, where and when I hit you, I'm busting my own knuckles up. Does that make sense to anybody? And here we go again. So I don't know what other excuses he can come with. What other excuses can he come with and say, yo, I just don't know. He needs to go on and settle his differences. He needs to get Shelly Finkel to call Matchbook. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Top Rank. My bad. Call Top Rank. And do it like that, bruh. Try to set something up after this man fight this other dude and go get you a fight. You know what I'm saying? And try to work it out like that, bruh. But all this stuff he pulling right now ain't doing nothing but making him look bad. The people who riding for him is looking bad. Excuse me, bless me. Like I said, it's taking the excitingness out of his name. His name is starting to be off-brand to me. For real. He was Polo. Now he's starting to look like Polo Association to me. He doesn't sound like a real boxer that won't no get back. You know what I'm saying? He's starting to sound like you want a handout. Like everybody else, if you fall off, work your way back up. It's not their fault you waited all day. It is what it is. You dig what I'm saying? All the excuses we know is bullcrap, but it just doesn't make sense now. You picking on Mark Breland. You done fired the man, and then after you fire, you want to discredit his name, saying he done spiked your water. All right? You mad because he threw the towel in and saved you? And they're going to say he got something in cahoots with the ref. You are tripping 100%. You're not making no sense. You need to keep it all to yourself. Take it out in the gym on that heavy bag and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Keep pushing, like my grandma say. Pray until something happens. People showing back up, man. Appreciate the 7 up in here, man. Let's hit them likes so when people, the notifications can go out, man. Let's hit them likes, man. Real talk. Let's get the numbers back up. But E Double is right. He dumb. He's super dumb. Think he's the boogeyman, and people done found out. Guess what? You're not the boogeyman. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, people get knocked out, and they don't always get up the same. They don't. It seems like when certain boxers hit the canvas, they get up. They totally different. They totally different. You know what I'm saying? And I called both fights when I saw it was a draw, and I didn't think it was a draw. A lot of people who are novice to boxing, because you think somebody got knocked down twice, doesn't mean nothing. That just means that other boxer got that round. But one of the rounds, quiet as kept, Tyson Fury stole the round back after he got knocked out. After he got knocked down, got back up and stole the round and starched him, had him walking stiff, holding on to the ropes. So I already knew from therefore the second one, that man was like, I'm finna walk through his punches. I gotta take his reach away from him. And that's exactly what he did. He stayed so close in his face, took his reach away from him, and dog walked him. Everybody that ever watched the fight with me, I said it. I called it. You know what I'm saying? But I kept saying I wanted, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted Deontay to win, but I was like, I don't see it happening. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I was saying it on here and people was mad at me. People was upset. You know what I'm saying? People was upset. Like, I'm just calling how it is. And if y'all, I admire y'all riding for a person like this, but when people act like this and start crying, it's like you guys start asking yourself, is this sport really for you? Detroit Kings, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm gonna leave, like, on Wilder, man. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna have this whole show on no Wilder. I just can't believe now he won't pick on Mark Breland, dog. Mark Breland, really the one that got him where he is. You know what I'm saying? The one guy who really, really gave a damn, but you just fired. That's despicable, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not the only one saying that. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? It just don't make no sense. Now, we're going to talk about Alexander Povetkin. He done test positive for COVID. I know some of y'all that know who Alexander Povetkin is. He's a good boxer, but he keep on testing positive for PEDs. He can't win for losing, can he? He was supposed to fight Dillian White in December. I'm pretty sure that fight is finna be done because you got to recover from COVID. You know, that's a lung disease, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? His wind is going to affect his wind. Unless they find a way to fight through it. But if I was Dillian, there's no way, no how. You getting in the ring with me, sweating on me, and you got COVID. So, like I said, Alexander Povetkin has the worst luck. He just tested positive 2 times in a row for PEDs, and now you test positive for this. You know what I'm saying? Makes no sense. Say what? You're exactly right. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. That's why we try to tell people, bro. I'm not a Fury fan like that. I'm a boxing fan. Thank you. That's what I be saying. You know what I mean? It's just the truth is the truth. Alexander, I don't know what to say about Alexander Povetkin, man. He gonna be old by the time he be able to get a fight. I don't know what's going on with that man, but I want to wish him the best. Now Dillian White looking for another fight, and that was gonna be a good fight, y'all. That was gonna be a good fight. And I was excited for it. But it don't look like it's happening. I'm gonna keep y'all posted on that fight because, like I said, the ones I really believe that's gonna be great, gonna turn out to be great fights. I'm definitely gonna let y'all know because a lot of people don't know certain names and certain people. You know what I'm saying? And I want to put y'all on to these people. There's a lot of people who deserve to be household names, and I do want to correct myself. I do want to correct myself for me saying I had made a misquote. Kell Brook fought Canelo. It wasn't Canelo. It was Gennady Golovkin. That's my fault. I was up late last night going through stuff, and I was like, "Oh, that's who it was that broke his right orbital bone." Then it was Earl Spence. Now this tripped me out. My man registered as a super middleweight, right? So super welterweight. I thought my dude was just a welterweight. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? And quiet as kept, I could have swore when he fought Earl Spence, he went up to welterweight. But now they're trying to say he was already super welterweight and went down to welterweight. And I was like, I need to find that fight but I could have swore they said that he can't. He went up. He went up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But come to find out, my man's registered as a super middleweight, and I mean super welterweight, and him and Terrence gonna fight. Now I want to talk about this right here because I had brung it up, and I was like, I need to think about this more. I know Terrence is a bad man. I think this might be a good fight though. You know what I'm saying? People try to say Terrence ain't fought nobody. Terrence got a little bit of names on his record. I could look at on box record real quick. I might just do that. But Kell Brook definitely got some names on his record. But my thing is this though. Yeah, that's a bull crap because it was sanctioned and whatchamacallit them saw the gloves. So they on some crap with the glove thing. That's what I was talking about yesterday. There's no problem with switching the gloves. I explained how it go. They know how it go. They just want Jose Cito. I said not Jose Cito. Santa Cruz, my bad, wrong fighter. Santa Cruz 2 or something, but he even admitted that he saw him already. They knew he switched gloves. So it's not a big deal. There's not much they could do about that. That was so stupid. People to point that out. Oh, and they tried to hide the images of it and stuff. But it was already shown that he had picked those 2 gloves out. Like I tell people, you get to pick 2 pairs of gloves. If one don't feel right, you get to go into the other one. Now, if that other one don't feel right, you can't go back. You can't go back in reverse. They gotta have a turn or something. You know what I'm saying? But this something I missed. But it was in the UK too. Back to Kell Brook. Kell Brook had a fight in February, I think it was, Mark DeLuca, and I didn't know that. So I'm looking for that fight. I'm trying to download it somewhere or whatever. I didn't see that fight. I'm thinking the man been inactive. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Yeah, Santa Cruz just got knocked out, man, but he was winning the fight. That's the whole tripping. That's the whole trip. You know what I'm saying? That's people think like when it comes to boxing because you got knocked out, that a real fight they'll do to him when he go back and look at the tape, he'll see that he was dominating them. And that's how you learn. He'll learn he should have been closing him out. And he stopped utilizing the jab and let that man inside. And I mean, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Naturally, because he started hitting him in the body, that jab was going to slow down anyways. You know what I mean? Facts, but don't want to say anything about Fury and the glove gate scandal. Man, let me tell you about Fury glove gate, man. I done debunked that so many times, bruh. I'm so sick of that, man. I'm talking about I had a whole hour video proving to people. And yeah, Tank gonna get rocked if he don't get no real, get to learn how to move instead of run. You hear me? Running back and forth ain't feet movement. He gonna have to learn some stuff. But he pulled, hey, on that thing, Mayweather was nervous. His corner was nervous because he wasn't listening to him. He was not listening to his corner or Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather was yelling. He wasn't listening to him. But I didn't know Kell Brook fought Mark DeLuca. I'm looking to see that fight. I need to see that fight, all right? And like I said, my apologies, it wasn't Canelo. It was Glover that broke the right orbital, and it was Earl that broke the left. But they said he got 2 titanium plates in there now. I'm like, is that kind of like cheating? He got 2 titanium plates in his face. The last person Terrence fought was Kavaliakis. I can't never say his name. Kavaliakis, which is kind of not a tomato can, but he's very durable, or whatever the case may be. But this is the case I'm gonna make about their fight that's coming up. Their fight is supposed to happen on the 14th, I think, but it's not set in stone yet. I think they were going for the 14th of this month, but it's not set in stone. But I will say this. They both got a lot of ring rust. They both in their 30s, I believe. Yeah, I think both of them are in their 30s. They both got a lot of ring rust. Terrence has more ring rust than DeLuca. Kell Brook, my bad. So I'm looking at this, you know what I'm saying, and from looking, I got on YouTube and I'm looking at training videos from January to now. I'll tell you this: he looked more disciplined now, and I don't see Ingle in his corner. So maybe Ingle gone. his trainer. So, because usually he gets fat. You know what I'm saying? He gains weight, and it looks like he's been staying in steady shape. So I don't know. I don't know. This may be a classic, ladies and gentlemen. I wouldn't. I mean, I like watching Bud Crawford, no matter who he fights. Terrence Bud Crawford is one of my. He's in my top 3 right now. But Kell Brook looked like, and he knocked out old boy. He knocked out Mark DeLuca. Not technical knockout like that weak stuff they do now. No, he knocked him out. So we shall see. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we shall see. And I'm very, 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 very. Besides this weekend fights, don't forget about the fights this weekend. I will remind y'all about what's taking place Saturday on Friday, so y'all be hip. Weigh-ins and stuff and all of that. But at the same time, though, I think this fight might pan out. Both of them got a lot to prove. Terrence is considered a boogeyman because don't nobody really want to fight him. You know, they duck and dodging him. This could be a real. It could turn out to be a real test for Terrence. I mean, I'm not hyping this up. I mean, I'm looking at not just stats. I'm looking at the Ortiz is fighting on Fox. Yes, the Ortiz fight is on TV, and Devin Haney is on the zone. But you get what I'm saying, though? Like, I'm looking at it like, damn, they both got ring rust. They both came off mediocre fights. They both got knockouts. Terrence got a technical knockout. Kell Brook got a straight knockout. So I'm like, man, you know what I mean? And then it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. And then I'm looking at these people with these belts, and they not making fights, bro. Like, this was tripping me out. Let me show you. This is what tripped me out. Let me move y'all somewhere. Let me move y'all here. I want y'all to see what I see. Now, I see a problem. Let me move this back. Cut that off. All right, y'all should be seeing the screen. Y'all should be seeing the belts, right? Now, this something I didn't know. Peep this. It's definitely not a walk in the park. No, but I thought like reading more up on Kell Brook for his eyes. That's what I worry about. He got titanium plates in his eyes. You dig what I'm saying? But looking at the boxing champions, peep this though. We already know Anthony Joshua unified, right? I didn't even know Boxer had a belt, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I did not know Box. Like, that shouldn't even be claimed, bro. But anyway, WBC champ Tyson Fury, right? So of course, nigga, he's the man right here. He is the man. Then you want Cruiser. Don't nobody care about Cruiser, and I feel like Cruiser don't get no love. You know what I'm saying? Because this guy right here can fight, and he can fight. All right. I've never seen Mars Breedis, and I ain't and Kevin Leary. I ain't never seen them two, but I know he can bang Junior and Arson. I know them two can bang, right? Peep this. Sergey Kovalev is up here somehow with a box rec belt. We already know Better Beef is a beast and light heavy, okay? And Dmitry Bivol. We need to see a Dmitry Bivol and Better Beef fight. All right? Or Arthur Better Beef fight Kovalev and let Dmitry Bivol get rid of Robin. I can't say his last name. Get rid of Robin and make them fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go on and make people start fighting their mandatories, bro. Champions need to start fighting champions. Now, this is where it gets interesting, right? How the hell the super middleweight belt vacant? I ain't heard about this in no news, no nothing. How in the hell is the WBC of all people is vacant? The IBO is vacant, right? I knew the IBO was vacant in one weight class, but the IBO is vacant in a lot of weight classes because I know they've been having title eliminators lately. Wild needs to be mad at himself and his team for not checking the gloves. Facts. No, they checked the gloves. The team checked the gloves, bro. Joe Deeds was in there. His boxing trainer was in there with the ref, Check the gloves when they come out the packaging and everything. They get to feel the gloves, all of that. They sit there while they put them gloves on. That's the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Facts, Polo J. Get politics out of boxing. I feel you. Make these guys fight. Because if you don't know about Arthur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol, oh my God, you in for a treat. Just go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. You'll see what I'm talking about. Sergey Kovalev was never the boogeyman. He just needed the right person to be in front of him. But these two dudes, Beterbiev and Bivol, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Billy Joe Sanders keep testing positive for PEDs. They need to strip him, and I don't know why they ain't stripped him yet, even though I like Billy Joe. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who Colin Smith is. I'm be honest with you. He's a British fighter I've never seen before. You know what I'm saying? But Khalid Plant, he's a beast. No, Wilder can't be mad. That's the whole thing. That's what we saying. Like, unless some magic happen. You know what I mean? We say, Polo, I agree somewhat. Floyd is trying to take the easier route. What is Floyd trying to take the easier route on? Say what? Let me in that conversation. Then you go to middle. You got Alvarez, right? Which is box red. Because he shouldn't be holding a belt. No, that's right. He got WA. But I thought, I don't know, maybe it's not updated. Because I thought he had no belt. He just had to let go. Oh, well, he just let go of belt. So it ain't updated. But you got Jamal. They got the one belt. His brother's majority holder in super welterweight. We already knew that. Gennady, I didn't know Gennady still had the IBO. Andrade, I'm going to tell you, everybody, you know, Demetri Andrade or Andrade, whatever you want to say, they think he the boogeyman, but he's going to get picked off. I'm telling you, he's going to get picked off. I want to see Andrade and Jamal Charlo. That's a good matchup. Reason being the height-wise, reach-wise, and all of that. But I got Jamal Charlo in that fight all day. Yeah, it's a Wilder can't be mad. Honestly, Slick, there are too many belts. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I said that yesterday, Polo J. Hell yeah. Man, I'm talking about you. WBC make a belt on the fly. But Devin Haney said it's too many belts. Not Mayweather. That was Devin Haney, and Mayweather got mad. Mayweather, because see, it started with Mayweather. When Mayweather was proven to be great, right, when he left Pretty Boy Floyd and he was like the cash cow for pay-per-views, they made this thing called the super middleweight belt. And the super middleweight belt enables you to dodge your mandatories. Ask that man, he say, I beat champions. Ain't nobody beat as many champions as me. Ask him how many mandatories has he fought. See, you're not just supposed to take from the game. You're supposed to add to the game. If he would have fought some mandatories, we would have found out a lot of great boxers that just might not have beat him, but it don't mean they was garbage. You know what I'm saying? That's bad for the sport of boxing. You should be happy. That's the point of being a mandatory. Roy Jones been speaking on this for years. Fight your mandatory. Back in the day, Bernard Hopkins has fought every single mandatory. All right, Roy Jones has fought every single mandatory and beat everybody in the top 10 in his division. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was about. But they made that super welterweight belt just for Floyd and then passed it on to oh my God, my dude, they got beat by Pacquiao. One of the youngsters got beat by Pacquiao. I can't think of his name, bro. He lost the belt to Pacquiao. They gave that super belt to him. And now Pacquiao has it, and Pacquiao gets to, that's why I think Pacquiao still got the belt. Because he gets to skip his mandatories. That belt needs to be taken away. You see what I'm saying? It's too many belts, bro. Look, box rec, WBC, IBO, WO, IBF, WBA, bro. At most, it only needs to be 4. Instead of Floyd letting Tank lose on better fighters, he handpicks fighters because that's how it was done for him. Keith Thurman, thank you. He had the super middleweight belt. Now, and then the contradiction came with Keith Thurman, right, Polo J? Because remember, he was complaining about the belt. That's why Floyd won't fight me. They gave him that belt to dodge me. I was mandatory for a year. blah 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 blah, and then he gets the belt and does the same thing. Excuse me, and whole hell's out. Goes gets married, goes to India, stays there until he gets the bout that he wants, and then he comes back and fight Danny Garcia. Then he fights Pacquiao. That wasn't cool, bro. He didn't fight a mandatory all that year or the year before. That belt needs to go. They need to throw it in the fire. I can't stand it, bro. Cause see, this ain't even showing. See, this right here, BoxRec not even showing, bro. Let me tell you how many belts it is, bro. All right, I can go to. Let me go to some people y'all all know. Y'all should know. Y'all. Well, okay. WBC Earl Spence, right? IBO vacant. We got WBO Terrence Crawford, IBF, right? And WA Manny Pacquiao. Now, this is where to mess you up. If I go look up WBO champions, I'm finna do it now. Or WBC. Let's look up WBC champions. Let's look up WBC champions. Okay. There we go. Shows y'all I be on my stuff. That's all I do is boxing. Maybe I should put current. Middleweight. Let's do middleweight. Current. Yeah, current champions. Let's see. Now look at it. See this? WA Ryo Murata. He's the regular champion. He's from Japan. Okay? You see that? This is what make boxing whack, bro. When you can G-Fish in this mud joke. What's up, G-Fish? How many belts are there? It's hellas, bro. It's like it's like 4 divisions, 5 divisions, and then they got their own belts. Peep this. Look, right, I'm explaining it to you now. Ryota Murata, right? Regular champion, right? Interim champion. And then it's more. It'd be more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand that. They don't get it, bruh. They don't get it. All right, look. Here we go. WBA, Anthony Joshua, Murata, interim, regular, super champion. That super champion gives Anthony Joshua the ability not to fight his mandatories. The regular champion has to fight his mandatories. Intern got to fight his mandatories. See what I'm saying? Tyson Fury over here. I was like, see, intern champion, regular champion for WBC. So now you got, look, Ring and BoxRec got a belt. Tyson Fury in Ring magazine. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Factions. Then you got the Ring. And then, you got the IBO too. They don't have the IBO up here. But you got IBO, Ring, and BoxRec belt. Then you got WBO, WBC, WA. And then within these right here, they had intern, regular, and super champions. They just the IBO is vacant right now in most divisions, and these 2 other belts are too. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, y'all get what I'm saying though? It's way too many belts, bro. Way too many belts. You know what I'm saying? WA gives away the most belts. Look at this. See that? Look, light heavyweight, Dmitry Bivol, super champion. All right, Gene Pascal, I didn't even know he still held the belt. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. It's way too many belts. And then on top of that, they make you pay for the belts. See, look, WBC and super middleweight is vacant. You know what I mean? But this is why they be trying to hold. People be fight for the WBA because it has that luxury, but you got to pay a luxury tax. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to the 15 people in here, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Participation trophies, man. That's why I be like, bruh, man. When the WBA start doing it, because they got the most, bruh. They start handing out that super belt. It made no sense. You know what I'm saying? When they start handing out the super belt, I was like, that's going to destroy the game. And that belt did not come until Mayweather became the cash cow. That was the protection belt. And what happens is They protect you with that belt, so it's a luxury tax. I think you got to pay like 100,000 or something like that a year or something to the WBC to maintain that belt. You pay some on every belt, but I'm saying that you got to pay. That's the highest belt, and it was I forgot. It was somebody when he let it go. I remember he let that belt go. It was like, man, I'll get it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't be Canelo let it go because he didn't want to pay all that money. But it does enable you to skip people. It's like the king on the checkerboard. You know what I'm saying? You can just jump where you want to jump. And it's whack. You know what I'm saying? It's whack. But I totally agree, bro. I totally agree. You know what I mean? I promise you I do. Too many belts, too many participation trophies going on. But look at all the champions that can be made fights, but they look at them as cash cow. IBO is Idris. See how this IBO belt right here wasn't listed up there? There's an IBO belt. Idris Lara, he can go on somewhere. Patrick, he can go somewhere. But Charlo is unified. Anybody who got majority belts is the unified champ. Back in the day, unified champ was 4 belts, and you had all 4 belts. You know what I'm saying? But now it's different. You know what I mean? You got Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, and Welter, and Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao give both of these guys a problem. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you. But for me, I would rather see Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. And super lightweight, man, I'm not a fan of super lightweight at all. But I don't know Josh Taylor. But I know Nicholas Ponce and I know Ramirez. I don't know who Josh is because he's a British boxer. See, they don't show a lot of Brit. When I learn about my British boxers and stuff, UK boxers, I go online and watch their stuff on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is where it's at. Teofimo became unified champ in one night. He beat the man with the keys to the house. You feel me? He beat the man with the keys to the house. And I thought that was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? But see, it just begs why everybody see the next person right there, right, is who? Devin Haney. You see what I'm saying? Now, this is what I didn't know. Peep this, y'all. Now, peep this. Super featherweight champ Gervonta Davis. Leo Santa Cruz had both belts. The difference in that weight class, I believe, is 4 pounds or something, 5 pounds. 130, 135, 129, and 135, something like that. So Leo Santa Cruz is still a champ. He ain't feather. You get what I'm saying? So he a featherweight champ, which explains why Gary Russell is calling Tank out. Because it's nothing to go up, but we already know Gary Russell can make weight. He done been up and down twice. So now I see, you get what I'm saying? That makes perfect sense. This don't make sense. Leo Santa Cruz probably ain't going to want a part 2. He don't want to take a chance of losing his WBA featherweight belt. He already gave one away. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, he gave it away. You know what I'm saying? I already knew Gary was a champion. He's the WBC champion. But they need to either make this happen, Santa Cruz and Gary Russell, or you can make Gary Russell, Gervonta Tank Davis, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't see Devin Haney coming down to fight any one of these guys. Tank will have to go up in weight. I've never seen a catch weight between featherweight and lightweight. I never have. So Gervonta will have to come up. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that Gervonta has is star power, which is Mayweather. He probably just gonna try to say he's the A side, and I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't come down. See, it hurts your body to come down. You see what I'm saying? Then rather than go up. I wouldn't come down to a catch weight. I wouldn't do none of that. EJ, what's going on? I wouldn't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? Then we get to the little sluggers down here. Now, Noya, he's still green to me, even though he holding 2 belts. He's very green to me. I know it's a box red belt, but I don't count that. He's still green. He need to fight some real opposition. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to super flyweight and flyweight, I'm not going to lie. If I ain't catch them on the undercard, I don't watch them like that. But I go down to bantam. You know what I'm saying? Because they little sluggers and they be throwing them. You know what I'm saying? Super bantam. And they be throwing them. They throw a lot of punches, but don't nobody seem to get knocked down. It's been a long time before you see like Eric Morales and all of them when they was down in Bantam and worked their way up the feather and light and all that stuff. Um, and what's my Russian little Russian Darchinyan? Y'all remember Darchinyan? He was a bantamweight, but he was knocking people out. He had extraordinary power to be that little. Darchinyan was the boogeyman. I remember that, but it's not a lot of bantamweight people knocking nobody out for real. You know what I'm saying? Or below Superfly or Fly. You know what I'm saying? You never these never get on TV. That minimum, I don't never see them on TV. I never even see the fight like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. But I watch the females too. Yeah, SE not doing that, but I don't know if the GRJ fight going. Who is SC? Hold on, let me go look. Devin Haney, Gary Russell. Who is SC? I see Gary Russell Jr. Fight gonna happen. Tank is gonna fight Ryan. If he fight Ryan Garcia, man, because they trying to wait to December. 'Cause I think when Ryan Garcia fight December 5th, man, Ryan Garcia is not ready. I'm trying to tell people he is not ready, bro. He is not ready. Who's a cruiserweight champ? I only know two cruiserweights on this list. That's Junior and Arson. They could fight. They good fighters. The rest of them, I don't know. I don't know Maurice. I don't know Kevin. And yeah, Maurice. Maurice got two belts, box rec and a W. Well, IBF really won, but Macaboo and Arson, I know them. They can box, man. The beautiful thing about cruiserweight, they can still be built like middleweights, man. Big middleweights, and move around. You know what I'm saying? Heavyweights, they could be 200 plus pounds, and it's kind of unfair because you could be 250 and I could be 210. You know what I'm saying? That be the difference, and that weight makes the difference, and that's what really happened ultimately, I believe, to Deontay in the second fight because Tyson Fury had put on 50 pounds, and that's actually legal. Heavyweight is 200 plus pounds. There's no regulation behind after 200. Cruiser is 200. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Clarissa Shields, shit, she a beast right now, bro. She riding that wave. Yeah, Ryan too green. Ryan Garcia too green, bro. They need to be looking at a Mikey Garcia, man. That's a real challenge. You know what I'm saying? Look at a Mikey Garcia. And like I say, put some respect on Mikey Garcia's name. My dude came up and weight. Was a smaller dude against Earl Spence. Earl couldn't put him down. You dig what I'm saying? Put some respect on Mikey's name, man. Like I said, Mikey was the real winner in that fight. Earl had no business fighting Mikey Garcia. What Earl Spence did, we knew he was gonna do. But he still couldn't put that man down. I'm talking about shout out to Mikey Garcia 100%, bro. You know what I mean? But I went over my half hour, y'all, man. Real talk. Again, I am announcing it. I know y'all like, you study talking about it. Yeah, I'm study talking about it. The raffle is up for the sneakers. Check them out on my IG. $5 a spot. You send it to that cash app that you see on the screen with your numbers. 1 through 15 is open. All right. Polo, she a top female fighter, bro. Yeah, Clarissa Shields a beast. And I already knew she was going to beast when I've been watching her since the Olympics, bro. Yeah, I salute him. He took that L like a man, but nigga, it showed the world who Mikey was. Yeah, he did. It showed the world Mikey is a dog. Mikey is a dog. Mikey ain't scared of nobody, bro. And Earl put down people bigger than him, and he was a smaller man in that fight. And like he said, he just hit hard, man. He was like, Earl just hit really hard and slowed me down. He was honest. He learned something from it, man. You need them fights. You feel me? Shout out to Cooch, man. Appreciate you, bro. Slick, just tapping in. I'm working, no speaker to hear you. Throw up the piece. I know you see me, man. Right on, Cooch. Yeah, man. I love Mikey, dog. Mikey had heart from the time he stepped out. He go against his crew, if you notice. He go against his crew. He's his own promotion dude. And he time messes with PBC and whoever, but he's never strapped down where he can't make his own decisions. Um, if y'all don't remember, Mikey Garcia, his brother, and I think his dad told him they didn't want him to fight Earl. They said that. They was like, he's gonna hurt you. They was scared for Mikey Garcia, but Mikey was like, man, I could take that dude. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Mikey got true grit, man. True grit. Man, let me tell you something. Some of the best fighters got losers on their record, bro. True legends. When you got an O, when you got that zero, it make me want to go look at who you fought. Okay? I don't care what nobody says. Mayweather, best decent defensive fighter I've ever seen. Best defensive fight. Like for his glove wise. Now, head move, no, but just deep, just mixture of both. All right. But at the same time, though, when he tried to talk about I fought all champions, no, you did not. They weren't champion when you fought them. All right. A lot of them you waited until they got older, then you fought them. When you could have fought them in your prime. For instance, do y'all know Manny Pacquiao was in every weight division he was in? Manny Pacquiao was actually chasing him. That's why I be trying to tell people, they go talking about, oh, they tried to make the fight happen. Man, them fights was supposed to be happening. When he was Pretty Boy Floyd, they didn't want that fight to happen. You know what I'm saying? If you go look it up, that man was in every division. But he'll tell you that he beat everybody in each division that he was in. No, you did not. So people fall for that jibber jabber, that jaw jacking. You get what I'm saying? And I don't know why. But that O ain't important, bro. That's what Mikey know. Think about it like this. I'm gonna give you a firm discussion. A firm analysis. If Mikey Garcia lost it to Earl the Truth, that's fine. That's an O where you could justify that. Oh, he went up against a bigger fighter, right? Let him go up and beat a Jamel Chark, beat all the youngins. Then what you gonna say? You gonna say that man's the truth. You gonna say he the truth. If he go through the youngins, he young too. But I'm saying if he go beat up, jump the middleweight, and actually start putting hands on people, because he's already dominated his weight class. Like that's the only reason he's trying to go. He looking for some opposition. He say he's trying to stay up. If he start dominating, people gonna call him a legend. That's what's gonna happen. Let's see who Tank fight. You said Tank got the best catalog. Man, what's that nigga first name, bro? I just went blank. What's Tank first name? It was right there on my screen. What the hell I'm asking y'all? I'm tripping. Yeah, Javante. Got a whole computer screen right here in front of me, and I'm asking y'all. All right, let's go. Bro, stop playing with me, bro. All right, here we go. You got Leo Santa Cruz, Yorkis Gamboa, Nunez ain't a bad fighter. Ruiz was a tomato can. Celia was a tomato can. Francisca was a tomato can. Walsh was a tomato can. Pedraza was not a tomato can because they said Pedraza was gonna put him down, and I remember that because I was like, I don't know, Pedraza gonna be his toughest fight. You know what I'm saying? Lewis, yeah, tomato can. Gorilla Mo, he was a tomato can. Shit, to be honest with you, you're right. You only got three notable fights. Four. I put Nunez in there as a notable fight. Gamboa is a notable fight. Santa Cruz is a notable fight, and Pedraza. So he got four notable fights. Oh yeah, yeah. You okay? You saying out of Haney, Lopez, Shakur, Ryan? Yeah, you right. I give you that because Shakur ain't got one notable fight yet. You know what I'm saying? Haney finna have this. I think it's like Haney last. I mean second. Let me see. Copy. Oh, man. Dude, quit playing with me, bro. Ask me to do dumb shit, man. Why is it asking me to sign in all of a sudden? I ain't never had to sign in. I'm not finna do all that. I know how to get around you. Watch this. Watch this. You gonna tell me. What you mean page ain't working? Page better work. Oh, they dirty. They ain't trying to let me see the list, bruh. Let's just sign in. I ain't finna sign. I don't feel like signing in. I don't know, bruh. Be honest with you. What was Devin Haney's last fight? Let's do that. Alfredo Santiago. I think I saw that. It was short. If I remember, he knocked him out. But that's a tomato can though. And so far, he does not. Haney doesn't have a notable fight yet. Nah, Sean Porter ain't no youngster. Sean Porter fight anybody and everybody. He ain't nowhere near green. Earl Spence. To be honest with you, Mikey was one of his tougher fights. Kell Brook was one of his tougher fights. Um, he need to take more tougher fights. Earl Spence does because them was his toughest fights. To be real with you, Kell Brook was a tough fight for Earl. To be honest with you, that's just being real. It was a tough fight for him, and he pulled it out going overseas in his backyard and whooping on him. And Sean Porter definitely been fought everybody, bro. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Gamboa is his biggest fight. Now Haney stay busy. He just fighting tomato cans right now. But it doesn't take credit that it doesn't. I'm not taking credit away from him because he does want the bigger fights. It's just the bigger fighters won't give him the opportunity. So that says something as well. He's always opening his mouth saying who he want to fight and calling people out. Like if he would got that Gary Russell fight, that would have been a really, really good fight for him. But Gary said they gave him a contract that was bogus, and it was for a date they already had planned. You know what I'm saying? Which was probably the Gamboa fight. Um, but Gary got options now. But I'm willing to bet after Devin beat Gamboa, they gonna make that Gary Russell happen. You know, Tank talking about they trying to see what Ryan doing on December 5th. I feel like that's an easy fight, but at the same time, that might be why they had him fight Leo Santa Cruz, because he's a tall, lanky fighter. Ryan Garcia is a tall, lanky fighter. Now, don't make no mistake, he's a bit of a pretty boy, but Ryan Garcia could punch just like Tank can. He's a little bit different than Leo Santa Cruz because of the simple fact that Leo, if the knockout come, he'll take it. Ryan goes for it, and Ryan actually hits hard. He looked like he ain't got no muscle, but he hits hard. So, but he just still green a little bit because he gets frustrated easy. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like it's like picking on a person. Let that man grow. Go to Devin Haney. Fight Devin Haney. Then fight Gary Russell. Fight some seasoned fighters. Because somebody can count. If Tank fight Ryan Garcia, it's like you're not going to get no props on it. Slick, it's time for a boxing forum, bro, that you break down each division and their champions. Hey, man, I could do that with no problem, man. What you mean a boxing forum? What you mean like a panel? What you mean? Explain it to me. I mean, because that's what I'm growing to. Like I said, man, I didn't know a lot of people like talk about boxing, man. I can talk about boxing all day. That's my number one sport. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ryan been hounding Tank, but see, Ryan was hounding Devin. You know, they didn't square it up in the boxing ring. Tank just squared off with him in the boxing ring and Ryan in the doghouse in sparring. And Devin Haney got the best of both of them. And I think that's what messes Devin Haney up. He keeps sparring with these cats. Quit sparring with them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And let's get it. If you talking about starting a panel, shoot, I'm down with that. You know what I'm saying? A forum like where it's just a chat thing, like a Discord. I'm not good at keeping up with stuff like that. Man, that was close. That could have went either way. That Porter and Spence, that could have went either way with me. It's just that they don't give Spence Porter a lot of love for the judges because he fights real scrappy. And you know, mostly judges look at who's throwing not who's connecting the most. That's what people don't understand when they look at the stats. Man, he hit him like 100 times more. They cheated. That's not what the judges are looking at. The judges are looking at who is hitting the hardest and getting the cleaner shots. You get what I'm saying? Whoever has the cleaner shots and the best sequences, that's what they're looking at. Bullcrap you not. Because if that's the case, boy, Shine be digging into people. You know what I'm saying? He a bully, but he's scrappy and it don't look good. You know what I'm saying? He always coming in with his head down, putting his head in your chest, and want to bully you up against the ropes. You know, I don't know. I like him, but he tends to feel like football in the ring with him. I wouldn't want to fight Shine because he would make me really mad. He would frustrate me. I know he would frustrate me, and I would be really trying to hurt Shine. But he come from football, so you know what I'm saying. Not no professional football, but he played football first. That's why he's built the way he's built. So it's time to start for a boxing forum, bro. Each division and the champ. I'm trying to figure out what Polo talking about, but that's what I'm trying to start here, man. Like I'm gonna get another logo. Y'all see, I got the boxing belt right here. I want some gloves that say Slick 50 TV, and on the other gloves say GMT. But that's the goal, bro. I love boxing all day. I'll take Tank versus JoJo Diaz or Ted Farmer. Let me tell you something. See, Ted Farmer had lost. That fight was supposed to happen, and that was Let me tell you something. Tank was happy that happened. I think Tevin Foreman's a perfect matchup with Tank because Tevin Foreman like a sweet pea. You can't hit what you can't catch, and Tevin Foreman is like a sweet pea dog. That boy got some head movement, but he just don't have a high punch output that the people want to see today. He got to put some punches with their head movement. But I wanted to see that fight so bad to fight for Baltimore. That would have been so hard because Tank said go get a belt. He went and got a belt, and Tank still didn't want to fight him. Yeah, we got to. We got to, man. Hold on real quick. I see Devin. I'm gonna see. You know what? Next time I see Devin Alexander, I'm gonna see if he let me get an interview on my phone or something. And because he probably be having a fight coming up soon. You know what I'm saying? But I see him all the time. He stay out here by me. He stay out here by me, man. Every time I go to the Schnooks out here, I always see him, bro. Hey, why you do that? Shit. Man, I'm looking for this name, man. I forget old boy name, bro. I've talked to him like 3 times, man. He trained quite a few boxers, bro. He always got the St. Louis hat on. Devin Alexander. He trained Adrian Broner, but he told me he's gonna walk away from him because you're not listening. I can't think of his. Damn, I go blank sometimes, y'all. Cool Cat used to be a cop. He the one that gave me info like about when we was talking about cops how they rather quit than turn on each other because they'll be singled out. Um, you know what? What the hell is this shit? Oh man, fence suit referee, promoter, matchmaker, managers, doctor, first. Oh, nah, it ain't even on there. It'll hit me, y'all. But I'm gonna try. You right. I'm gonna try. What's up, soldier? Actually, when with the fires, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know. I would like to get them and raffle them off though. I ain't gonna stunt. I'm not a five person. I don't like the way they crease in the front, bro. Hey, I love to do that, dog. It's so many ways to score a round though. I would more so want to teach people like, you know what I'm saying, how to view a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like how to observe the fight. How you could tell within the first 3 rounds, pretty much you gonna dominate this fight. You know what I'm saying? Like how you know what they finna shoot, what they should be doing. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Yeah, Fire's got the worst crease out of all Jordans, bro. It's like as soon as you buy them, you put your foot in it. Once you walk one time, it look like you done had them 3 years. I can't stand it. But I'm definitely gonna try to see if Devin he a cool cat, bro. I'm gonna see if he definitely get on one day. Let me interview him, man. I don't be thinking about stuff like that. Be honest, like I said, I didn't know. I talked about boxing a couple times on here, but then lately I've been talking about more and more, and it's just like a lot of people like it. I didn't know a lot of people liked it like that. You know what I'm saying? There probably would have been more people in here, but YouTube was tripping, bro. But This supposed to be a half-hour show. I've been on here a whole hour. An hour of power. Let me stop. But y'all, I appreciate you. I really do. Straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up. Support your interests, man. If you want to support the show, like I said, you can hit that Cash App, or I keep forgetting. I told you I go blank. The super chat. That's why I'm looking all lost. The super chat. Also, I got the raffle going. If you want to enter the raffle, like I said, the shoes are on. I'll show them on my show on GMT. I'll show the shoes on GMT, but you can go to my IG SLK50TV, and you can see all the info will be there. All right, there's 3 posts talking about 2 posts talking about bingo, and there's 1 video showing all the shoes that you get to pick from. All right, you think Usyk and Joshua are going to fight? The way Usyk talking, say he gonna press it because Joshua got 2 options: let the belts go or fight him. He's saying he ain't taking no step aside money, and I don't blame Usyk. He's his mandatory, but we just found out. I didn't know Joshua has a super belt that can enable him to maneuver. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that super belt stuff, man. It's bogus. Boxing is how I start getting on lives because people don't know boxing. Okay, that's what's up, Pose. You can be a part of it, man. Shoot, you brought it my way, man. I love we can make it happen. Every day I'm looking for boxing news. That's what I do to see what's going on and everything. You know what I mean? I'm always like looking at fighthype.com or looking at fight hype videos and counterpunch and showbiz and all them cats, you know what I'm saying? Dante's Boxing Nation kind of strikes me as a little bit racist sometimes, so I try to stay away from them. And my other dude that wear the glasses, sometimes he act that way too as well, you know what I'm saying? Because they follow the trend, you know what I'm saying? And I like boxing shows that have their own mind, like they gonna tell you the truth, you know what I mean? So my shit will be definitely truthful. A lot of people wouldn't like it. I'm not with the norm, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, he should take that challenge, man. I mean, that man earned that, man. He just went through a tough fight, getting elbowed and stuff. He went through a tough fight and proved that he could be up there. So give that man his shot. You know what I'm saying? For real, give Usyk his shot. We was talking about Usyk yesterday, it's Real 23. And to all my new people in here, man, if you ain't sub up, man. Sub up and hit that like button for your boy. Straight up. We need that love, man. We need that love. I love it because boxing is Michael is a lot. Me too, man. Let me tell you something. And it's a true sport, man. Like, you not a real champ unless the people say you the champ. It's not like football, basketball. It ain't like no other sport, bruh. You could get a belt, and if the people feel like you didn't win that belt, bruh, you gonna feel it. You gonna feel it. That's when you hear them. Give me my respect. Give me my respect. Appreciate that, S Real 23. Appreciate that. You get what I'm saying? Just when you hear them champions, they get booed. Give me my respect. Give me my respect. And then they end up having to fight the same person again to get that respect because that's what they call the people's champ. You know what I'm saying? Just because some judges say you won that belt don't mean you won that belt. And that's what I love about it. You know what I'm saying? Then you stuck. I gotta fight this dude again because they're gonna tell you we can't get you no fights. Don't nobody want to see you fight. Just because you got the belt don't mean you gonna get some fights. People don't know that. I love that about boxing. You know what I'm saying? And when you in that ring, it's just you and him, and you got to handle business. You already know the politics. You know the statistics of where you at. It's his backyard. They going to be swaying mostly on this side. You know the judges. They done picked and how they usually go, and this, and the third. What type of boxers they like. Like, you got to do your homework as a boxer. You'll know how to handle your business that night. You know what I'm saying? Can you take it 12 rounds? Or do I got to put this dude down? You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love it. I love all of that. All that plays a part in how I'm going in mentally to fight somebody. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about, bro. But we definitely gonna do that boxing for him. I promise you. Next time I see Devin Alexander, man. I'm definitely gonna ask him, bro. I always talk to him, like, you know what I'm saying. He recognized me from when he was like Shoe Trap. That's how we got cool. For y'all don't know, when I first got here on YouTube, I had a show called The Shoe Trap, and all I did was shoes, bro. All I did was sneakers, nothing but sneakers. And he recognized me, and he was just right on. That's what I'm saying right there, Polo J. Support your interest, man. I'm no different than a small business. Support your interest, bro. That little $2 will help this channel grow, bro. Put in equipment, things that are needed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Also, it tells YouTube that you love me, and they will promote me. That's why I keep saying I prefer it to be in the super chat. They get 30% of it. So just to give you a heads up, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want to get no money, you can put it in my cash app. But I'd rather be the super chat. You know what I mean? If they getting paid, they damn sure gonna promote me. You know what I mean? Shoot. Ooh, the love, man. That is love. G-Fish, can I show them this? Or is it not finished? Man, I love this, man. I'm waiting to see what G-Fish say, y'all, before I get off here. I want to show y'all this one right here. I got to figure out where I'm going to put it. Do I want to put it on a black background behind me? Or what? Or do I want to put it up in the corner? We're going to talk about this. Check this out, y'all. It's on my phone, okay? That quick. This is what I'm talking about. That's why I love y'all, bro. Hey, there you go. Ain't that pretty cool? Ain't that dope? This the PNG down here, but the one with the white background got a yellow. There you go. See it? Tell me that ain't cool, man. That's pretty dope. Hey, I ain't gonna stunt. You did that super quick, bro. Bruh, I'm putting it on a shirt. This is hard. I'm not gonna lie. This is hard. Boy, you just put a smile on my face. I need that this early. Right on. Tell me that wouldn't look good on the shirt, y'all. I'm trying to think should be my background. I might need you to do one with a red X and some black gloves. Oh, no, that might clash. I don't know. We gonna rap, man. Hey, right on. That is nice, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, support your interest, man. And like I say, sharing, hitting that like button and hitting that sub button is free, man. That's why we trying to grow around here. You know what I mean? If you want to show some love and want your boy to grow, them the ways to do it. You know what I mean? I will be back on. The background will change. You will say GMT, the GMT podcast. Stay tuned for that. All right. I'm up out of here. Shout out to Polo J. Let me give him his love. Let me give him his love. Which one I'm gonna do? You know what? We gonna do the dance. We gonna put one of Wayne's on for you, man.
Woo! Damn, I ain't been broke in a minute. Don't get it fitted.
Hold on. One more time.
Woo! Damn, I ain't been broke in a minute. Don't get it fitted.
That's Polo J on his off day. That's Polo J when he off work by himself at home. He be getting it, dog. No kids, no nothing. He be in there getting it like this.
Woo! Damn, I ain't been broke in a minute. Don't get it fitted.
Let me stop. Polo J, my dude. That's my dude. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for listening to me jab about boxing, man. We gonna continue this on. I've been doing it 2 days straight. Accordingly how the news go, that's how I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying? But it is supposed to be a half-hour show. So we'll just talk about everything in one day. You feel me? So I'm up out of here. See you later on my GMT podcast. It's a Grown Man Talk podcast. And like I say, always support your interests. This your boy Slick 50. I'm out of here. Deuces.
Damn!